Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Welcome to Vedaone. Yes, this is Vedaone. And I guess you want to know who I am. I am Salita. You guys know I do a little bit of everything. It's not too many things I don't do. Clothes have always been a thing that I love to do, right? First of all, let me get into my chat. Let me go over here to the comments. Sorry. Let's get to the comments. Okay. So, if you guys are watching us, good evening. First of all, let me tell you guys good evening. I told you. Can I spell? Yeah. Good evening. Did we take it up? Okay. Let's do that. Okay. So, I want to say good evening. Welcome to Vedaone. I guess you want to know what Vedaone is. What is Vedaone? Vedaone is a clothing line that I created. And I thought about women who love to dress elegantly but effortlessly, which means they don't like to have to do a lot of extra work getting dressed. So coming up with that also allowed me to design pieces that were limited. They're considered a limited collection. So lots of the pieces that I have, that's the only pieces that I have. I don't have any more. So that was my premise for creating Vedaone. Now I know you guys have seen a lot of my posts that I've been putting up, my flyers I've been putting up talking about the swimwear collection, and we're going to get into the swimwear collection. We do have another batch of swimwear coming in. And some of these you will not see on the page because they're considered new arrivals. So if you go to our website, which at the bottom of the screen, if you go to our website, you will definitely see some of the swimwear on there. But the other ones that I have here today, they're new. They have not been put up on the website yet. So you get a chance to see the new pieces. I'm excited with you guys, so just bear with me. You have no idea what it took for me to get all this together. Y'all see my chalkboard? That's actually my closet. I came up with this bright idea to paint chalkboard, right? My handwriting is crappy. But I actually got chalk and I actually use that, right? So it's the whole door. So, but the clothes fit very well over here. So that's what's up. But anyway, I have some wonderful friends. I want to tell you guys something real quick before we get deep into it. That right there was given to me by a friend who created it. She did a great job with it. I deal with people who like to make stuff. Most of my friends are real crafty. So she created that for me. I got another one on my door, my office door over here. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, if you see a piece that you actually like, okay, if you see a piece that you actually like, look, definitely put the number in the chat and I'll know and I'll tell you whether or not I have any other pieces like that. Okay. So let me do this too. I need to do something. I need to make sure you guys can see me. Let's see here. Let's go over to my page. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so let me turn this down. I'm sorry, I have to make sure everything's cool. All right. So if you see anything that you like, just please feel free to definitely hit me up. Okay. And I'll definitely get it. I'll get that information to you. And I'm going to do this again. I will definitely be doing this again for sure. And if you look, like I said, if you go to the website, you can find some things over on the website that you might like, definitely, you guys look. I'm Perry. I'm just gonna put it like that. I'm Perry. Okay. So I have moments when I just sweat like crazy. I guess I can do this since I'm turned that way. I want to make sure I got my water. I got everything I need over here. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. First of all, I want to definitely let you know this is my mannequin. She has one of our clothing items on. You probably can't see her all the way, but this dress goes all the way down to the floor. Now, the thing with this dress is this is 005. This dress goes all the way down the floor, and we'll get into it. And remember, I'll tell you, she's 5'9". So if this dress goes all the way down to the floor, you know it's long. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm trying to figure out, yeah, let's go ahead and start with the clothes, and then we'll get to the new arrival. We'll go backwards this way. Yeah, we can do it that way. Yeah. So first of all, our first piece, and I have two of the same, so keep that in mind. So number 1 and 2 are actually the same, but they're just different sizes. Okay. So this is what number 1 looks like. Okay. Now, number 1 is a bomber jacket. Okay. A floral bomber jacket. This is black, and as you can see, this is white. It zips in the front. Okay. It zips up. It has a white zipper, a nylon zipper. And it has the pants that go with it. These are actually on the website. You will see that they're actually separate pieces. Okay. And they are one of a kind because the pants are no longer available. Right. And these are size. I'm trying to make sure I'm saying the right name for this size. This is a 3X. Okay. This is a 3X. And the measurements on this is the length, excuse me, I'm sorry, yeah. The length is 18.3. The bust is 51.6, and the long sleeves is 25.4. 25.4. Okay. Now, let me tell you, because these pants were no longer available on the website, I have no idea what let me put this back here, what the measurement of the pants are, and that's crazy. But I will tell you, because I did put them on my mannequin. I told you she's 5'9", right? They're long. This is how long they are. This is the bottom of them. Okay. So if she's 5'9", most of the time I couldn't even measure. I couldn't. Wait, you know what? I have a measuring tape. Let me see if I can do it that way. If I can find it. You know how you want something right then and there, and you saw it at one time, and then you don't see it again? That's how I do with my measuring tapes. I've seen it, and I don't know. Let's see whether I see that. And now I don't know where I see it. Okay. And I don't know why I didn't grab it before. Anyway, so usually I'm 5'6" with a pair of pants. Usually my pants are 32-inch inseams. So I'll say these might be a little bit longer than that. I love the belt loops. They have the belt loops on it. The material, most of all the these products are made out of, or these clothes are made out of, is going to be either polyester and spandex, or spandex polyester, either one. It has the faux pockets on the back, and they blend in well with the color. So you can barely see them, but they're there. It has a button in the front, and it has the zip. Okay, it zips in the front. Okay, and this is the 3X. Now, the tags, when you make your order, I don't have my tags in yet, but my tags will be in every product. This is an extra large. I'm sorry. This is the extra large. Okay, and on the tags, it shows you how to machine wash, how you iron them, the whole 9 yards. And again, this is polyester and the spandex. Okay, all right. I can, look, let's talk about this. They have pockets. They have pockets. Oh my God, this is so gorgeous. Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. Okay, so this is a 001, and I can see this being worn. It could be worn in the summertime with a camisole in the inside, or even with a t-shirt. These can be worn either for dinner or just a casual shopping day. Okay, and that's what I like about these pieces, is that you can wear them either during something nice or just something you just want to get out in. Okay, I mean, I think it's awesome. Now, these pieces, each piece is $25. So this is actually a $50 outfit. Okay, this is a $50 outfit because these were they didn't come together, but I designed them together. So they're each 25. So that would be $50 for that. And that's an extra large. Let me make sure I made this. Yeah. This is the extra large set. And this is the 3X. And it's the same thing, right? Okay, so now we're going to look at our faux wrap dress. Okay. And if you go to the website, you're definitely going to see these pieces right here that I'm showing you. You'll see what they look like on actual people. So you'll determine how it looks on you. Okay. This right here is I think this one is a 2X. Yes. This is a 2X. And like I said before, these pieces are no longer there. This is it. And this is number 3. Okay. This is number 3. It's a 2X and it's number 3. And I love the little split right here. That's what makes it so gorgeous, because it's got that little split right there. Right. And again, go to the website and you can definitely, matter of fact, let me see if I can pull the website up real quick here so that we can see it. Yeah, let me do that with these pieces. We can actually go side by side. This is what I get for not having my glasses. Give me a second here. Okay, here's my glasses. Let me stop it so I can see. Okay. So okay, those are the baby suits. So here we go. So let me pull this up over here so you guys can see the pieces that I'm talking about. So this is the piece we just looked at. That's what that looks like. Okay. That is what that one looks like. Okay. And again, as you can see, if you order it, it's $25. Now, you can either, now this is what makes it great for me and great for you. If you order it directly from here, because again, these are the pieces that I have. Even though they're on the website because I want you to see them on the mannequin. but you order them directly from me. You can do it through Cash App, or, and I put it down at the bottom of the screen, or you can do it through my PayPal. Now, both of these accounts are business accounts. So you're not just doing something personal for me. These are both business. I've been using them for my businesses for a long time. Okay. So you, either one of those, you can purchase this item from either one of those platforms. Okay. Now, the next dress is actually the one that the mannequin has on. Let's see if we have. Okay, so she's not on there because most likely I didn't put her on there. Did I put her on there? No. So there, let me show you the pants. Remember I was telling you about the pants? This is what the pants look like when you roll them up. Okay, that's what those pants are gonna look like. Okay. And I think they are so cute. They can either be rolled up or you can wear them down. And I like the idea that that's casual, but I can see a pair of pumps or flats. If you're going out to dinner or lunch or whatever, even at work, you could wear that to work. So I like the idea that the designs and the clothing itself is where you can wear it anywhere. Like I said, elegant and effortlessly. Okay. And I think that is so wonderful that you're able to do that. Now, this is my 3X, and this is the butterfly dress. And the one behind me is the red and black flower dress. Now, these both are the same dresses. Okay. Let's pull that dress up. I want to pull that dress up so you can see it. That is this dress right here. Oh, wow. So the red one came up. So this is what this one looks like. Okay. This is what this one looks like. Okay. When, without a belt. I put the belt on myself. I thought the belt was just, something you could do. Let me make sure you guys are seeing. Yeah, you're seeing the same thing I'm seeing. Okay. I just want to make sure. So and you see how long it is on her? And look, what I like about these dresses, they have pockets. They have pockets. Okay. Now, the one I have in my hand right here, that's this dress. Let's put that one up. That's this dress. And as you can see, even with her heels, because she has some high heel sandals on, look how long that is on her. Okay. Now, the butterfly dress, I call it the butterfly, it is a 3X, and the red and black one is a 2X. So the 2X is 44 in the bust. The length is 55. So just imagine that is very long. It's 55. And the hips are 46. For the 2 extra large, it's 40. I'm sorry, I got it. Yeah, 2X. Okay, for the 3X, I'm sorry, it's 46, 56, and 48. Okay, for this one, the one that's on the screen right now. And that's the one we're looking at right now. Okay, that's what that one looks like. And I think $25 is not bad at all. Okay. And the back has like a pleated area in the back. Okay. And the material is so soft. You guys, this material is so soft. And you don't have to use an iron. Okay. If you hang it correctly in the closet, I promise you can pull it out, because I like wearing dresses that I can just put on. I don't like all the ironing and all that and prepping. I like a dress that's easy to put on. Again, you can wear this dress to a luncheon. You can wear this dress out shopping. You can wear this dress out with the girls. I mean, there's plenty of places you can wear this dress out, and you can fix it up. You can either make it simple or you can fix it up. And this is the butterfly, I call it the butterfly dress, and it is 004. And again, what we have here is what we have here. So once it's ordered, once it's purchased, oops, once the dress is purchased, it's gone. That's it. There is no other order for it. This is the only dress like this. Okay. And I love the colors. These colors are so beautiful. I love this color. I don't know why it keeps coming off. Maybe because of the wet. Okay. I just got some visitors. My dogs just busted up in the room. Go, y'all, gotta go. You know how dogs are, y'all. Here. Okay. Oh, I knew that was gonna happen. I just knew it. Now it won't happen. Okay. But I knew it was gonna happen. I know my dog. Okay, so that is that dress. And again, this is what the two dresses we have here. We have this one is the 3X, and this one is the 2X. So if you're interested in dresses, the numbers are 004 and 005. Okay, 004 and 005. And if you have any questions, just ask, and I will definitely help you out if there's anything else you want to know about these dresses. Okay, so the next one is, oh, these right here. The next dress is this one right here, you guys. This right here, this picture doesn't do, to me, it justice. Okay, now that's going to be 5, excuse me, I'm sorry. That's going to be 6 and 7. This dress is gorgeous. I love it. And this is 06 and 7. Now, 6, let me make sure I'm telling you the correct information. So number 6 is the 2X, and number 7 is going to be the extra large. Now, this is what's crazy. Guess what? This is it. This is it. So I have one in 2X large and one in extra large. Okay. This dress is gorgeous. Okay. This dress is gorgeous. Let me make it small so you guys can see. There we go. This dress is gorgeous. I love it. I love the bright colors. Like I said, the picture doesn't do it any justice because it's more gorgeous than that. The colors are awesome. I like the V in the front, and it's actually sewn right here, so it's not going to come loose, you know, so your little boobies or whatever won't come out. Okay, and I love that in the back, it's all the way up in the back, so your back won't be showing. I love this right here, that kind of, if you have a little pupa right here, fupa is what it's called. This little ruffled area can kind of hide it a little bit, you guys. And what I love about it also is that it has, look. It has a split. And as you can see on the picture, that's what it looks like. And again, all these dresses, as you can see, the price is $25. $25. Okay. And it's not going to stay like, oh, let me tell you something else, what I liked about this dress. The straps are adjustable. So you have, if you think it's hanging too low, you can always adjust it up or down. So they have the little adjustable straps on it, right? And I'm telling you guys, I love this. I can see walking on the beach. I can even see, now I can also see you wearing your bathing suit in the inside, right? And putting this over it. Okay, and all you got to do is pull it off and run into the water. That's what I just imagined, right? So yes, I can see that. All right, so I have 2 of these. One is a 2 extra large, and an extra large. Okay. And I no longer have this one. It's gone. So these are the only two made like this. Now, what happens also too, some of the styles will come back. Some of the styles will come back, some won't. So the design is going to always be there, but the style of the clothing won't be. All right, so the next dress we're going to talk about is the bodycon dress. Okay, so let's pull that one up. So that's this dress right here. Okay, that's this dress right here. I'm telling you guys, I love designing stuff. And I think this is so gorgeous. And I can see this a work dress. I can see this a dinner date dress. Maybe you want to put like a little jacket, like a crop jacket to go over it, on a cool night. I can see this being worn in any season, to be honest with you. Depends on what you wear with it. I can see a turtleneck being in wintertime worn in the inside with some boots. Okay. I can see or just wearing like this with a nice jacket. Okay. That's and don't forget the accessories, the jewelry. Make sure you have jewelry to go with it. Okay. This is 008. Let me say this again. This is 008. Let's show the back of the dress. See, that's what the back of the dress. See, I don't have no hips to fill this out. So this won't do me no good. And so this dress right here is going to be a 2X large. Okay. This is going to be a 2X large. And the number to this dress is 008. 008. Okay. The next, oh my God, the next, I love these pants. My God, I love these pants. So the next thing we're going to be looking at, let's go over here, is these. Now, let me tell you about these. You see this color right here? That is not the color. This is the color. Let me see if it shows the correct color. Actually, it comes out like that. And that's the lighting, and actually looks just like the same. But these are very bright red, okay? These are bright red with the white polka dots, okay? Now, this, I love these. And this is going to be 009, okay? This is going to be 009. And I have two sizes. I have a medium and a 3X in this, okay? A medium and a 3X. Now, it has the adjustable straps, okay? That's the back of it, okay? It has the adjustable straps. This is the front, the bib in the front. It has, it's wide right here where the arms go. So you have plenty of room for your arms. And look, you guys, it has splits down at the bottom of the pants leg. I thought that was cute. And these are long and they are roomy. Okay? They're very roomy. And guess what they have? And I'm glad she doesn't have it. She doesn't have her hands in them. They have a pocket. Yes. Yes. And they also have the adjustable straps. I don't know if I said that first, but I'm going to say it anyway again. So they have the adjustable straps, so you can slide it up and down. And to me, these look so comfortable. If I'm running to the store, if I go to Ollie's, Super One, I can see wearing them there, just grabbing it. And again, a lot of these pieces do not need iron. That's what I like about them, is because they don't need ironing. Okay. And again, this is 009. Okay. And again, that's 0, 9, and 10. Let me make sure I'm saying that correctly. So 0, 9, and 10. And let me give you the numbers here. So the medium is a 40 in length, 39 in bust, and the hips is 44, or 44. On the 3X, the length is 42. I wonder why the length, okay. The bust is 49 and the hip is 54. So you got plenty of room. Even if you do wear size 30, I mean, excuse me, a 3X, you have plenty of room. I mean, it's comfortable. And again, if you want to put an iron on it, you can. But if you don't want to, they'll still look cute. You'll still get compliments. And I can also see these being worn dressed up. You don't necessarily just have to put on your sneaks and run to the store with them. You can actually dress them up. She has sandals on here. I can see you putting on a pair of little high heel sandals and wearing them to some maybe a party, okay? Out with the girls, going to get drinks. I can see them being worn to work. But I see if you wore them to work, I see you would have to probably put a shirt on in the inside. When I put it on the model, I had her a white t-shirt on, a sleeveless t-shirt on, and it was very cute. So I don't know if you could do that at your workplace, because I know people have dress codes in the corporate world. So I could probably see it with a short sleeve t-shirt on in the inside, okay? I could definitely see that, but I can definitely see someone being very comfortable wearing these, okay? Now, and again, I have, that's 0, 0, 9 and 0, 10, and those sizes are medium and 3X, okay? Medium and 3X. Yeah, I said that right. Okay, the next one is this right here. Now, this set right here, again, you're going to see that this set is separate. Okay, so let me show you what I'm talking about. Remember, I was telling you about the pants and the top. Well, this is the same way this one is. This is the top. And as you can see, it's open in the front. It is a crop top. It's short. You see how long the sleeves are. Okay. Let's see here. This is, and look, and each one of the tags that tells you what the size is, they have how you can take care of it. The machine washery, the whole 9 yards is on the tag. So don't tear your tag off out your clothes, because sometimes we do that. What I like about the tags is they're not irritating. Like this is like a rubber. So you won't even, feel it. They're there, but it won't be an irritating thing where you find yourself pulling out the tags. And this is a 2 extra large. Now, let me tell you what I did. I created this in a 2 extra large, but the skirt, it's a pencil skirt. That is the top. So let's go over here to the skirt. This is the skirt, okay? And this skirt is a 3X. So the skirt is probably a little bit bigger, but I think, and I've done it before where I wore one size, like if I'm in my 2X at the top, I can be a 2X at the top. And once you get where that fupa sits, that's a 3X. Okay. Let me hang that right there. That could be a 3X. So the skirt has a elastic waistband, and it also has a split, which you can't see in that picture, but there is a split. Okay. So there is a split in the skirt right there, that long split. Okay. So yeah, you could wear two different sizes because it's all about how it fits on you. Okay, how it fits on you. So if you have a, like I said, if you have a fupa and the fupa is bigger than the top part, you're gonna need those two different sizes. And I don't have the length. I know it's a crop top. It's open in the front, but I don't know what the length of the sleeves are. We know these are what we call, these are half sleeves or mid. I think they're called mid sleeves. Okay. And again, keep in mind, these pieces do not need to be ironed. So you be very careful if you put an iron on it, and it says what type of iron to put on it. You really don't need the iron. Now I kept these folded in half, excuse me, on the hanger, and there's no mark where the hanger is at all. So that makes it effortless, cute and effortless. Maybe I should use the word cute instead of elegant. But both of those words work either way it goes. But I can see this being worn to church. I can see this as a church outfit. Actually, all of these dresses, and I didn't even mention church, right? All of these dresses could be worn to church. All these outfits could be worn to church. There's not one excluding it from being able to be worn to church. Again, this is number 0011. So if you're interested in it, and again, if you'll see on the screen, they are $25 a piece. Okay. So that is the clothes. But I got two more pieces that are clothes. Now, wait a minute, you guys. Woo. This para, if you know what I'm talking about, it's no joke. I'm just going to let you know it is no joke. It is for real. When you get our age, it will get you. I'm sorry if you hear the fan in the background. That's because I need it, right? Okay. Even with the air on, it's still hot. Okay, so the next item I have, and I love this one. Oh my God, this is gorgeous, right? This is a shirt dress. If you guys know what a shirt dress is. Now, this is very long. So if I told you my mannequin is 5'9", and this goes right at her shins, it's long. Okay. It's buttoned down in the front. You have the long sleeves. Very pretty, 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 pretty. That design is awesome. Let me pull up the picture of it real quick so you can see what I'm talking about. And if I'm not mistaken, I think this is it. I don't think they have this style anymore. But that's what it looks like. And as you can see, she has heels on. Okay? And if you see how far it's going on her, just imagine. Right? Now, what I like about this is you can either wear it as it is, a shirt dress, or I can see maybe a sleeveless dress in the inside, a bodycon dress in the inside, either a long one or a short one. I can see yellow, I can see black, and I can definitely see brown because it's brown and the sunflower. And then you have like a tan in the butterflies. So I love this. And this comes in the size of this is going to be size 2X. Okay. This is going to be a size 2 extra large. And the bust is 44. The length is 54. Yeah, it's long. And the sleeves are 24. Okay. I mean, you cannot beat this, man. Look, I sound like, man, come on, man. No, I'm just saying. Because if I'm gonna keep doing this, because hey, I need to move some stuff out. But no, because I'm just starting, this is so awesome. So this design, I'm trying to figure out. Yeah, this is all I have in this. That's all I have. I was trying to figure out if I had any more. Now, the last piece of clothing before we get to the good part is this is 0013. This is 0012. I'm sorry, I didn't give you the number. So this is 0012. So if you're interested in this, that's 0012. Put it in the chat to let me know that you are interested in that piece. Now, this right here, and this is a 3X, okay? It has a, and you know what? It's not on the website because before I was able to grab it up, I think it disappeared on me. Yeah, it did. It disappeared on me. So I was not able to put it up on the website, which is good because if it's not on the website, right, you can go ahead and get it. Now, this is a two-piece, okay? Let's see if I can mess up anything. Okay, so this is a 3X. These pants are very roomy. It has the elastic waistband. Let me come out of here for right now. Okay, so these have an elastic waistband. Now, believe it or not, these look like they have plenty of room in the legs, but they really fit like slender on you. They fit to your thighs, okay? So it won't look like you got what they call those baggy drawers on. It won't look like that, okay? Because I know we got some big old legs, right? So it will definitely fill out those legs, right? And I had the sash in my hands. Now the top, what I like about the top is the top, check this out. It goes off the shoulder, right? But I can see if you are like me, got a little poop bar right there. This will cover that. You can either wear it with the sash, the belt, or you don't have to wear it with the belt. And I can see this being worn with maybe a long blue jean skirt, because you don't necessarily have to wear it with the shorts. You could wear it with a blue jean skirt, some blue jeans, you know, something you run into the store on and store, and you want to look nice because everybody doesn't want to go to the store looking, you know, crazy. And I could see you dressed up, maybe going out with the girls. Okay. I can see this with a pair of wide leg jeans. Yeah. Wide leg jeans and the pointy toed shoes, because I love pointy toed shoes, with this as a top. Okay. And matching jewelry. Definitely put that jewelry on. Okay. Definitely all these outfits deserve jewelry. Okay. Do not forget to accessorize. Okay. And we might talk about some of that too on here, accessorizing. What would you wear with what? Okay, what would match with what for you, right? So again, this is a 3X, and I'm telling you, this is very comfortable, very warm. I mean, very summer. Okay. I can see wearing this on top of your bathing suit. Say you plan on going somewhere, but you also want to do a swim, right? I can see you putting your swimsuit on under this, right? And when you get to the wherever you're going, just pull it off because this is already going to be hanging off your shoulder, right? So if you do have your bathing suit on and it's a full bathing suit, it doesn't matter. It's still going to. This is what I like about Vedaone. Vedaone collection is you can do whatever you want with your clothes, whatever fits your fancy, basically. And you can mix and match. And you can, whatever you have in your closet now, okay, you can mix it with these. All right. So it's like there's no wrong way of doing things nowadays because everything is trending now. The vintage look, the 70s look, the 20s look, everybody's style is like mixed in one. And I love it. I love the way people are mixing and matching patterns and colors. Everybody is not monochrome, which is great. I mean, having the same, everything is matching down to the T. I mean, the shoes, the paint, everything doesn't have to match. Okay. And that's what I love about these is that everything doesn't have to match. So you can even wear the shorts with a different top. Okay. You could wear the shorts with a black top. It doesn't necessarily have to go with the suit. Okay. With the outfit, right? This is 032. excuse me, 013. Okay, 013. And as soon as you choose what you want and you've already purchased it, and I have all your information, and I will definitely get it out to you. Okay, let me tell you something, guys. I have everything ready. All I got to do is pack it up, and ship it out to you. You got everything ready. All right. So that is the end of the clothes part for right now, because there is more clothes coming, but that is what we have right now. Okay. So here is the good part. Now let's get into the bathing suits, right? Let's bathing suits. That's not how you say it anymore, Salita. It's called swimwear. Just say it. Can you say it? Swimwear, right? I'm sorry. Just playing. Okay, so we're gonna start with the three-piece. You're like, what is a three-piece? You're gonna see. So we're gonna start with, is it? Yeah. We're gonna start with this one, and this is 0014. You see this? So let me pull it up so you guys can see it. So this is this one right here. Okay. This is this one right here. And as you can see, this is a size extra large. Okay. So let's talk. What are the measurements for this? So this one under the bust is 22. Okay. And the waist is 31. So before you purchase, make sure you measure, you know what you wear and your bathing suit sizes. I love this little ring right here. Okay. In the back, as you can see, let me see if it has, it doesn't show it in the back. So this is how it looks right here. Okay. And it has the panties on the bottom, panties, the swimwear on the bottom. Okay. Swimwear came up. You have the little drawstring, and you just slip them on. And again, in the tags, I love these tags because they dry fast, okay, and they're not irritable at all. You see that it has a drawstring, okay, in the back, and I call this the love design, okay. And again, the underbust is 32. I said 22. I'm sorry. It's 32, and um the hips or the waist is 31. Okay, and this is number 014. Now, our bathing suits are $30. Okay, they're $30. And I love this little skirt to go over it. You can either leave it on or take it off. Okay, you either leave it on or take it off. So the next one is number 015. Okay, it's also the same thing. Let's see if it's on here. Let's see if you know what, I think I don't. I just put them together. Oh, so this is one of the new arrivals. Okay, that's right. This is a new arrival. Now, this is the golden butterfly. Okay, same thing you just saw. Okay, but it's just the different design. That's all. The different design. Same thing. If you like it in black, it can come in black. Okay, has little panties. Now this size right here is this is an extra large too. So I did this one in extra large too. Yeah. And it's 32-31. So 32-31 is the size. And I love the drawstrings because the drawstrings are, you can tell they're made out, like if they get wet, it wouldn't take them long to get dry. I like stuff that I put on. I don't have to wait forever for it to get dry. And that's what this going to be. Oh, I didn't tell you every one of them has the removable cups. So if you don't want your cups in, you can take them out. Okay. You can definitely take them out. You don't have to keep them in. I don't know what your preference would be, but I don't know if I would. I would have to keep them in. I'm just telling you. I would have to definitely keep them in without a doubt. Okay. I'm gonna tell you, I have to keep mine in. But yeah, so it is the same thing. It has that stretch in the back. Okay, you have that. So you have plenty of room for the back if you like. If you have a big back, and nothing wrong with having a big back. Okay, I'm not knocking nobody with the big back. But it's giving you that room. It's not constricted. Okay, and it gives that stretch. Okay, with the top. Like I said, the panties is the same way. The pants are the same way as what I showed you on the X design, the love design, whatever you want to call that. And that's 015. I knew that was going to happen. Give me a second, y'all. I'm old. Again, this is 015. That's 115. I mean 15. We're gonna put that right there. So the next one, which is so gorgeous, which I don't have up there either, but it's the same thing that we just looked at, right? This also comes in, I think this also comes in an extra large. I want to make sure before I open up my mouth. Or does this come in a small? This is a small. Okay. So this is a small. No wonder it looks so little, right? So if you are small, this would look cute on you. All of them will look cute on anybody, to be honest with you. All right. But these are just the sizes I chose. So this right here, the underbust is 26 and the waist is 26. So they're both 26, 26. So you would not, I mean, if you're small, it'll work for you. Again, these are removable cups. So you can flip them out. As a matter of fact, it's got a space right here where you can pull them out if you need to. Here's the tag right here, how to maintain it. And again, I love this tag. I got a message where they wanted to switch out the tags. And I'm like, don't switch out the tags. I like them. And they look like they dry faster, right? And I can see this being easier to maintain. Like I said, take them off, throw them in the dry. I mean, throw them in the washer, wash it, dry it, and you can probably hang them up. Don't even stick them in the dryer. You can probably hang them up. But yes, this is so cute. I love that design. And I love the red. That red and that gold together is awesome. The reason why it looks so short, because it is for somebody who's small, right? And again, this is 016. 016. And like I said before, all of our bathing suits are $30. Okay, so the next one we're talking about is 017. I'm going to have to do this all over again. 017. Okay. So let me see if I have 017 in here. I don't think I do. I think these are all our new arrivals. Yes, they are all our new arrival because those are the only ones I have. I'm sorry. These are part of the new arrival. So this is 017. And believe it or not, this is a medium. Again, the removable cups. But Kate, catch this. You have the double strings on the side. You see how it has the double strings on the side like that? And you know these are called thongs. So let me tell every woman who's going to order a pair of these beautiful pieces. Shave. Can I say that again? Shave. Because a lot of this is going to be showing a lot of you. Okay? So please shave. Go get the bikini wax if you can afford one. All right? Now, let's talk about the top. Now, what I like about the top, which the other ones don't, they're different. So these have adjustable straps, okay? So the straps are adjustable, and I like that. And also it has the clasps in the back. So you can get somebody to put it on, or you can slip it over your head after you clap. I had issues yesterday trying to unclap this thing. And then I had issues trying to, see, I forgot how to do it. I forgot how to do it. But anyway, you'll figure it out. No, here it goes. You twist it, you turn it like this and put it back. Okay, there we go. But that's how you clap it. It has the adjustable strings on it, on the straps. I'm saying strings, straps. Again, the removable cups. Okay, somebody got some. For this to be a medium, somebody got some. All right, I'm not talking about you, but. And then also, the middle is like, do you see that right here? Do you see how that's in the middle? And I love the design, And I thought about when I chose this design, or when I created, I thought, I said, well, you know what? How would it, with the flowers like right in that area? How would that look? And look, the flower is right in that area. So they're gonna be looking. Somebody's gonna be looking, right? So again, all bathing suits are 30. This is number 017, and this is a medium. All right. Now I have one similar to that one. Let's see here. Okay, I need to stop being lazy. I really do, because I'm being lazy. Okay. I just need to keep it going. So the next one, I call it the Daisy. I call it personally the Daisy. And again, these are our new arrivals, so they're not going to be on the website. It's similar to that one. Matter of fact, it's the same pattern. As you can see, it's the same pattern. The double straps, right? And it has the claps in the back and the adjustable straps on it. And it's also a medium. And remember that you can take out the cups. You don't have to keep the cups in. If you feel uncomfortable and you want to take them out, take them out. You don't have to keep them in, okay? And I thought these were very cute, okay? Now, this is 018. 018. So the next one, okay? Okay. So the next one is our, let's see if I can, let me do this, because I'm running out of, I'm not being able to maneuver like I want to. And I don't like being able to maneuver. So since we've already gone through all of these, how did I know that was going to happen? So we'll have a little bit more room to work with. And I don't have to make them feel like they are stuck in that one area. Only me, y'all. I'm quirky and clumsy at the same time. Bear with me. Okay, that's the next one I was looking at. I was getting ready to talk about. All right, so the next outfit is our heart. I call it the red heart and green leaf set. Now, what makes these different Okay. Now, what makes these different, and this is going to be, this is 019. Got to keep my numbers together. Okay. So what makes these different is the sides. What makes these different is the size. As a matter of fact, I have this one, and we can pull this one up. I do have this one, and that's this one right here. Okay, that's this one right there. That's what it looks like. And again, I just want to reiterate: make sure that you shave. Okay. And so these are the bottoms, and as you can see, this is the top. You can definitely remove the pads out of it. The string in the back, let me show it in the back. This is what it looks like in the back. Okay. And as you can see, the strings are on the side, and it ties up in the back. And as you can see, it's also a halter. I didn't say that first, did I? Okay. And this is number 019. 019. Okay. All right. 019. Let's come out of it. Okay. So this is 019. Okay. So the next one we have, let me move these down some. The next one is also similar to that one, but it doesn't have the drawstrings at the top. It has it has the thick strap, okay? But it definitely, I mean, it doesn't have all, I mean, it didn't meant to say the strings at the top. But it does have it here, okay? And it's similar to the one we were just looking at. You can also again remove the cups, and this is a 2X large. Did I tell you the size of this one? This is also a 2X large. So this one that we're looking at right now on the screen is a 2X large. Okay. And there we go. This is a 2X large, and this is a 2X large. Yes. Okay. Again, make sure you do your shaving. So let's see if I think I got this one too. Let me go back. Let's see here. Yeah, there we go. So this is what this one will look like on it. See? And this is what it looks like in the back. So as you can see, it has the thicker strings in the back. Okay. That's what makes it a little different. And then it's got the little string at the top. So when it goes around, it just goes. So if you just so happen to pull this out, it won't be nothing for you to put it back in, right? So this one, let's talk about this one's, the bust is 39 and the waist is 38 on this one, okay? Okay. And then these two are set, they're both the same. So I can show you one of these, and that's 020. 020 is the purple abstract. I call it the abstract design. So the next one is what I call the neon feather design. So let's pull that one up. That's this one right here. Okay. That's what this one looks like. And I have this in two sizes. Okay. I have this, 21 is the 2X large, and it's 39.38. So it's 39 up here and 38 down here. Okay. 38 in the breast, and in the hips or the waist is 38. And that's the 2X large. It's made the same way as the other one, the one we're just looking at. Okay. And let's look at the back, because again, it's the same thing. Okay. Let's see. I want to make sure you see. Okay, so as you can see, and again, this one is a small. This is small right here. Okay, and the small is a 31 and a 30. So the breast is 31. I told you. Okay, so the other one, the one exactly like that, that's number. That is going to be 22. That's going to be 22. So this is a small. I was going to say this ain't no way. So this is a small. Okay, it's the same thing you see right now on the screen. Same thing, right? And this is number 021. 021, and the one just like it, which is going to be the 2X. This one is this is a 2X, extra large, and the breast is 39 and the waist is 38. All right. Okay. All right. I love those colors. Oh my God, I love those colors. Now, the next one I don't think is in here because it's part of our new arrival. And it's the only one I have now. Okay. But I think I got more of them coming in different designs. Okay. Now this one is the cutout. It's a one piece, but it has a cutout on it. And it was weird for me to put it on the hanger. This is number 2023. So let me show you what it looks like. Okay. This is what this one. It's off the shoulder. Okay. It's off the shoulder and your side is cut out. And I think I showed it to you guys on one of my promos. Okay. So it's cut out on the side. And this is what it looks like. So we're into our one pieces now. Okay. I love this. I really do. It is gorgeous. Those colors are awesome. Right? And this one also, you can take the pads out if you want to. Okay. And this one is an extra large, and the bust is 37, the waist is 31, and the hips are 37. So yes, this is gorgeous. Okay. So I'm going to fold it like this and put it on the hanger that way. And this is number 023. Okay. Number 023. Now, I'm in my YouTube. I'm on YouTube also. And I'm on another, I forgot what I'm looking right at. My other Facebook, I think I'm on Fabulous, Fat and Fabulous also. So either three of those platforms or three of those areas you can look at. If you see anything you want, definitely put the number in the chat. I wish you come over here, put the number in the chat, and I can move things for you. Okay, so remember I showed you earlier the design of the X and O's? Well, I do have that on the website. That's not a new arrival because I have that. So that is this one right here. Okay, let's get the front so you can see the front. So this is the front. Okay. Again, make sure, see it, she doesn't look like it's high end on her on there, but this is high end. Okay. And yeah, you need to make sure you get that cut done. And this is 024. Okay, this is 024. So let's see what it looks like in the back. And I like the idea that not a lot is showing. When you get a, when you're in a, when you're mature, let me just say that. Lots of times, these right over here, these bathing suits over here, do not, unless you have the body. I'm not saying you don't have the body, but this would be more me. Okay, it's not showing a lot. You don't have your back out. You don't have your meat out. You know what I'm saying? So this would be very comfortable. Okay. And you don't have to be stressed out about all that. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that it looks good, right? As long as you shave. Not only shave down there, shave under your arms too, okay? Because you're going to be swimming and flailing them all over the place. So make sure you have those done too, right? Okay? So this number is 024, 024. And we will be doing this again, you guys, okay? We'll definitely be doing this again. Okay, so the next one we have 025. Remember, I showed you the hearts. So this is this one in a one piece. Same thing, has the same back, and let's look at it. Let's see what is it going to do. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, here we go. Let's see here. I didn't mean to do that, y'all. Excuse me. Okay. Let's go back up here. Okay. So that's this one right here. Okay. And you guys, what I love too about being able, I'm a person, I love color. I love all kinds of colors and I love bright colors. So when I saw this, I was like, after I had put it together, I was like, wow, did I do that? These colors are awesome. Okay. They are beautiful. And the brightness, and just imagine up against the sun. Okay. These colors are gorgeous. Right. And this is number 025. 025. Okay. Now, this next one, like I said, they're all one pieces. We're in our one piece phase now. And as you know, we already, I just showed you the two piece of this one, right? Same, it's the same design as the others. Remember, you can remove the padding out the breast. Okay. Again, don't forget to shave. Oh, did I give you the design for the 2X? That's a 2X. I'm sorry, I didn't even tell you. So that's a 2X. That's the love one is a 2X. Let's see. Oh, here we go. So the 2X, which is this one right here, that's a 2X. And the measurements to that is a bust is a 39, the length is 30, the waist is 32, and the hips is 39. All right, so if those measurements match you, that would be a great match for you, right? This is number 026. And as I showed you earlier, the pattern of, I call them the neon feathers, right? And this one, oh, let me go back a little bit. So 025, this is also a 2X large, and it has the same measurements as the love, what I call the love design. Okay, same measurements. So now we on the neon feathers, and this is an extra large. So this is a little bit smaller. So this is a 37 in the bust. The length is 29. The waist is 30, and the hips are 37. So let me show you that one. That's this one right here. Okay. That's this one right here. And like I said before, the sooner you choose which one you want, the quicker I can get it out to you. Summer has just started. Matter of fact, summer doesn't start till June 21st. So you have plenty of time to order, get them out to you. So when you get ready to step on that beach, you're ready. When you get ready to do that pool party, you are ready. Don't forget to check. That's all. Right? Same thing. You don't, the back is the same way. Okay. All right. And this is number 026. 026. Now, I showed you some new arrivals. That is all I have that's on the website that I actually put on the website. So now we're going to talk a little bit more of some more new arrivals that we don't have on the site right now because they just came in. So we're going to do this. Okay, what I have to do. Okay. So I'm going to share with you some new arrivals we got. We'll drink some water. Being okay. So let's talk new arrivals. I might not have them on the site, but I got them on here. Okay. So number 27. Number 27 is this one. I love this. Do you see those colors? This is two-toned. So you're going to get black right here, and you're going to get black down here. Okay? It's made the same way. And this is a 2 extra large. And remember, I told you 2 extra large is 35. Bust, the length is 28. The waist is 28. And the hips are 35. Okay? All right. Looks comfortable. Look at the back the same way. The ones we just looked at. The design is only different. The style is the same. The designs are different. Okay. And I think I have, remember I told you about the one that's a cutout? I have this also coming, I think, in a cutout. Can't remember what the size is. So if you're interested in that one, and again, I will be showing you those. This is number 27. Okay. If you're interested in that one, hit me up, but I can't remember what the size is. Okay, right off the top of my head. Hit me up. All right. Now, you can choose to do it on the website. I mean, pay through the website, or you can do the PayPal. And I put it down at the bottom of the screen, and or Cash App. Okay. Also, again, the removable cups if you don't like the cups in. I prefer the cups because I have issues. So, and look, also, I think these are the ones. Also, in the inside, it has, let me, and I didn't even show you that on the other one. So, in the inside, look, it has the area where that's where your breast will be. It's not going anywhere. Your breast will stick right in here. You know, once they in the cup, they're not gonna like sag, right? Because it has this elastic piece right here. Okay, so your breast will stay in place. Okay, you ain't got that. You don't have to worry about them slipping out that area because it has a place to brace them if they do. Okay. So then we have that was number 27. Number 28. Okay, so number 28 is I call it the Starburst, the gray and yellow Starburst or flower. And this is a 2X large. Okay, 2X large. And also, you know what? Again, I'm looking at these legs where it looks like these are almost like high rise, I guess you would call them, in the area right here. Make sure you shave. I can't look. I can't stress that enough because I know sometimes we be in a hurry. It's like, wait a minute, did I say? You don't want that out, okay? Because I'm looking at how high the legs are, where your legs. But yeah, so this is so cute. I love this. So this is a 2X large. The bust is 39, the length is 30, the waist is 32, and the hips are 39. Okay. And again, that's number 028. And oh my God, this next one, you guys, I have my favorites, and this is one of them. Let me say it to you like this. This is one of my favorites. I'm loving this one. Now, it looks like it's black, but it's actually not. It's a dark green with that gold and that two-tone. Oh man. Remember, look, the two-tone is down here too, right? Again, you have those high legs. And this one is a let's see, this is a 2X. No, this is an extra large. So this is a extra large. So the bust on this one is a 32. The length is 29. The waist is 30 and the hips are 37 on this one. I think this is so gorgeous. Okay, I'm sorry. I do. And I'm not saying it because I designed it. Okay, I'm saying because it is gorgeous. Okay, it is gorgeous. And it does have, I want to say, well, that's the polyester in spandex. So this is polyester. Make sure, no, I'll leave that on. You know, you're mature enough. And that's the back. You know how to take care of yourself with that. Okay. And this is number 029. Okay. The next one also, we have our two-tone. I have several of them that's two-tone. I like the two-tone, putting those. Remember I said earlier how colors, mixing colors together and how important, well, it's not really important, but if it's your style. So if it's your style, you want it to look like your style. You don't have to look like everybody else. It is not a necessity. Excuse me. It's not a necessity that you have to look like everybody else. Okay, let me just say that. Now, this one is gorgeous too. Okay, and it has the gold and white, and it's got pink in that flower. It's like an iris flower in the middle, right? And then on the back, and it's two-tone. And now this one is 030, and this is 2 extra large. Okay, this is a 2 extra large, and I think the measurements are the same. Excuse me, it's the other one, so that'll be 39. The bust, the length is 30, 32 in the waist, and 39 for a 2 extra large. Right? Okay. And that pink is so pretty. Okay. Then I kind of call this the crazy animal print. This is also two-tone. This is an orange, or what I would consider orange or terracotta. Okay. And it has a little of like a yellow in it. And it's also the two-tone. It also has the back that, you know, you don't want everything to show. It also has the pads inside. You can remove the pads if you don't want them there. This is number 031. I think this is cute too. Now I have this right here is extra large. Okay. So this is an extra large. Excuse me. Let me tell you about me. I'm quirky and clumsy. Okay. And just this is who I am. You know, sometimes you have to come to the grips with the truth. The truth is I'm quirky and clumsy. All right. So this is number 31. And This is extra large. All right. Oh gosh, we are almost down to the wire. Now this one is similar to that one, but it's a different color. It's an orange and tan. Okay. It's an orange and tan. And this is number 32. Okay. And this is a 2 extra large. So the measurements on this one is the breast is going to be 39, the length is 30, the waist is going to be 32, and the hips is going to be 39. Looks comfortable, right? And it also has the same thing in the back. You can remove the what's the names, like I said before. And this is number 32. Okay. And then we have number 33, which is gorgeous. This has the gold palms in it, lavender and gold palms in it, right? And what I'll do is I will be putting them up on the website. The ones that are not up there now, I will be putting them up there so you can also see those on Real People. 033, and this one is let's see what this one is. Don't tell me I didn't do that. I think I missed one. I did. I missed it. Anyway, I can tell you what it is. I wrote it down on the cards so I can read the cards. This is a 2 extra large. So you basically know what that size is going to be with the 2 extra large. The 2 extra large is it's going to be a bust 39, 30 for the length, 32 for the waist, and the hips are 39. Okay, on this one. Okay. And you know what this looks like too? These remind me of the bathing suits or the swimwear they use for sports, any type of water sports. That's what I see also with this. But I also can see this being worn under that purple outfit. Yeah, I can definitely see this being worn under that purple outfit. Right? And that's number 033. And then the last one, which you've already seen this design before, which I call the purple abstract. Okay, this is a 034, and this is, let's see what size this one is. I didn't make the flashcards for this. That's crazy. And this is going to be also a 2 extra large. So what did we say 2 extra large was? We said 2 extra large was 39 in the bust. The length is going to be 30. The waist is going to be 32. And the hip is going to be 39. So as you know, we have this design in the bikini, the 2-piece, right? And then we have it in this one. Matter of fact, we should have this on the website. I think we have this one on the website. Yeah, there it goes. Okay, so wait a minute. We got this one on the website. I apologize. Let's see. Let's pull that up. There we go. So this is the one that's on the website. And like I said, all of them basically look the same in the back. Like I said, if you don't like for your extra to hang out in the back, this is basically best for you. I mean, because it won't hang out in the back because it's covered. Because everybody doesn't want to, even some people who have the bodies to put in that, sometimes being modest is much better. Okay. Now, I'm also looking into the 2-piece with the long sleeves because I was having a discussion with someone And this person gave me this great idea, which is my best friend, gave me this ideal of people who cannot wear their arms out, right? Um, so if I go ahead and design those and get them in our collection, um, it would be great. So I thought they didn't have none, but the kind that they have is a two-piece, and it has the shorts and the long sleeves. So, because I know some women are not, not only say allowed, but some women don't wear their arms out, and some women can't because the sun could damage their skin. So they need the long sleeve ones. So I am looking into doing the long sleeves too. Okay. So that is our swimwear collection. We have some more coming, and I will be doing this again Saturday. I will be doing this again sometime next week, again in the middle of the week. I will definitely be doing this again. So I hope you guys, and I guess, let's see, how would I say that? We will definitely be talking more on here because I love clothes. Y'all don't know what my closet looks like. You guys, I have both of the closets in the house taken up. My husband only has one closet. He came here and asked me could he put some of his jackets in the back of this closet. I almost had a fit, but I know because I'm like, no, you ain't put that in my closet. But half the other clothes I have are actually still in storage. So I'm going through my clothes every spring. What I usually do, and I'm way behind. Usually around springtime, I go through everything. I go through my wigs, my makeup, my shoes, and my clothes. And either I give them away or I take them to Goodwill. Um, yeah, and because I mean it's a natural thing women do. We love clothes. We love. I mean, everybody don't wear wigs, which that's to your own. I mean, if that's what you don't want to do, you don't have to wear them. Um, but yeah. So if you I go through that every year because also I love giving away clothes. Also, I used to give them away to the women's shelter, but they moved the women's shelter away too. So I don't know where they went. Um, so I got to figure out where they've gone, so I can give away my clothes. So I want to definitely have some good conversation and some good topics that we're going to talk about when it comes to clothes. My Mine is from what I wear because I'm like this, you guys. I've come to where I used to have to worry about what people think about what I wear, especially when you work in the federal system, which I did. I also worked in the corporate world. I worked for insurance companies where, you have to dress a certain way. Um, I also worked where you didn't see me. I also wore a uniform. I wore a uniform 3 times in my life. I wore a uniform in the military. I wore a uniform when I worked in the prison system, and I wore a military uniform again when I worked as a drill instructor with the youth challenge program. So I didn't always have an opportunity to wear my nice clothes, but I also at the time was going to church, so you look presentable for that. I was doing speaking engagements. I was going to conferences, so I had to look the part. And now I don't have to. I don't necessarily have to, but like if I go somewhere, I do like to look presentable, unless I'm in one of my modes, where I mean, impressing people, not it. I don't do that anymore. I don't have to, and it's a sense of freedom. Your clothes should be not something cumbersome. Your clothes should be your expression of you. You know what I'm saying? And like I said earlier, I love the styles. I love to see the young people wearing all the different patterns, all the different shapes, all the sizes, the different things, matching them together. I love that. And what we don't realize is fashion is a form of art. It really is. It's a form of art. And being the way that we are as a people, boy, we come. When we come, we come. We come with the colors, we come with the style, the fabrics. Man, yes. You know, where you shouldn't mix this fabric with that fabric. That's all out the door now. You can wear whatever you want. I when I see women who wear clothes like I like, I don't mind saying to them, "Oh, you look gorgeous." Yes, I like that. I don't have a problem with that because I love to see people expressing themselves and um they're not feeling cumbersome in their clothes. And that's why I said this collection, you won't feel cumbersome. You don't have to put anything else on but the clothes and let the clothes speak for itself. It's an extension of who you are. Just like they say your hair, your makeup is an extension of it's who you are. It's who you want to be whenever you want to be. You know, you can wear a wig or not. You can wear lashes or not. I just don't think we should get so caught up on that, you know. And I made a statement, and I'm slowly but surely kind of taking away some of the statements I make on my posts because I'll be saying some stuff, right? Because I'll be feeling it, right? I think what a woman wants to do with her hair, what she wants to do with her nails, what she wants to do with anything on her body, it's her business. Now, and I do have a little pushback on certain things um, some of us wear, okay? And I don't want this to come off like I'm saying it's more of a preference in the choice. There's certain things I will never put myself in because I'm a big girl and I know it wouldn't look good on me. You will not see me in a pair of booty shorts. Nope. Okay? Never. I don't care. You will not see me with a shirt probably where my stomach is hanging out unless I don't have the weight on me. You will never see me in that. Not because oh you got a husband or nothing. No. Even when I didn't have a husband, I wouldn't wear it. That's just me. That's how I see me. I'm not saying that's wrong for everybody. It's just not in agreement with me. I think that we can look cool and trendy and sexy without showing anything. It's all about the clothes and it's all about the person. That's how I look at it. It's all about them because everything is not made for us. Everything is not made for us. I don't care if they bring it in our size or not. It's not made for us. So there's a lot of things I will not wear. I just like those bubble skirts. Um, no. Um, there's a lot of other skirts I see a lot of people wear. You would never catch me unless they have. Now, I don't mind wearing a skirt above my knees. Okay, I don't have a problem with that, but it's gonna be a little bit decent. It's not gonna be punched up in the back where you can see my butt cheeks. None of that. And like I said before, even if I wasn't married, I still wouldn't because it's not my style. That's certain people's style. That's not my style. Because I know I can look funky if I want to with a pair of nice pants on and a cool shirt. It's all what you think. And your clothes is the extension of you. How do you feel about yourself when you put on something? You know, we first thing we say, "Oh, I feel sexy." Really? Is this a need for you to feel sexy? Is this a moment that you need to feel sexy? And who are you feeling sexy for? You know, is it for everybody or is it for a particular person? I'm not here to judge at all. I am just saying some things are not made for big women. It's not. And I do understand fashion is fashion. I do understand it's art. I do totally understand that. I've seen some very tasteful, sexy pieces. I have. You're like, how could that? yeah, they were very tasteful in the way that the person wore the clothes, the way they carried themselves, because that's important too. When you put on something like that, how do you feel? So it's not about judging. It's just that, you know, like for example, I heard someone say something about the color of the wigs people wear. I think it's so awesome that we're very expressive about the colors we wear. I had all kind of color wigs. I think it's gorgeous, but I'm a color person. I love color. So, but and for me, it has to look nice on me before I even think about putting that color on, right? Um, I've had purple wigs, I've had red wigs. You guys have seen me in that orange wig. I have pictures of that. And I've made wigs those colors. You see this color right here, right? So I have all color. I know what fits me, and I know what doesn't look right. I won't wear. Okay, I know what wouldn't look. I don't think I would look good in blonde. I don't think I've ever had a blonde unless it was like mixed in with some other color. But oh, just a white blonde wig. I don't think that looks good. No. So you won't catch me with that. You'll never see it in any of my collection of wigs because it's not what I like. Um, I like reds. I'll wear blue. I'll wear like a dark blue. I'll wear purple. Okay. I'll even wear like a pink, but it has to. Most of the time, those kind of wigs have to blend in with other colors. So we'll get a chance to talk about a lot of that. Rita One is going to be about everything fashion. I'll even share some of the jewelry with you. I make my jewelry, and I also buy jewelry. You know, like I need more jewelry. You guys, you would not believe. And every year I go through it and throw stuff away, and guess what? I didn't need another piece of jewelry, but I bought one the other day. I bought a necklace here, $3.99. Costume jewelry. See, I'm a very simple girl. It don't take much. I'm not I'm not a high end. I'm just not. That's just not me. I think you can find some real cute pieces at City Trend, Cato's. It's Fashion Metro is one of my favorite stores. It's actually on the top of my list. Ross, Dress for Less, depending on which ones you go to. Um, let me see, those are mainly the stores. And I used to order from Ashley Stewart. Another place I order from is X Plus Wear. I think that's what it's called. I think that's where I got this dress. And let me show you this. It's very comfortable. You probably can't see it. I hope you can't see it. So down at the bottom is this. And guess what? It has pockets. Very comfortable. Now, I'm casually wearing this here. But you know what? I have a red, black, and this is colors are this is not orange, this is actually red. So it's a red, black, and green dress. And as you see, it's two-tone, right? Um, I can put my red, black, and green necklace on, and I have red, black, and green earrings. Put me a pair of my wedges or a sandal or just my regular flats, right? Make it look nice. I can even put a belt on with it if I wanted to. But it's comfortable. And this might not be for everybody, you know? It might not be for everybody, but I'm comfortable in it, you know? And I have another one too that I bought, and it's comfortable. All my dresses, I make them comfortable. Um, uh, I buy them with the stretch spandex material so that I don't have anything too tight on me. Um, now I'm not saying I always dress like that, but majority of the time I like being comfortable. I just do. And you can look nice, comfortable. I don't want to have to struggle with my clothes. I really don't. I don't want to have to be in this. Every time I get dressed, I got to put on all these extra clothes on. I don't have to do all that. I want to be comfortable and cute, elegant and effortless, and it can happen. It's not hard. It's all about you. And what you spend on your clothes, it's not really important. It's how you feel. Because you can have a very expensive piece and put it on and you're not even feel it. But you have to put it on because, hey, you got to put it on. So, and this is why price conscious I am. And this is why my prices are like they are. Majority of my pieces are going to be between 25 and 50. Because I want my pieces to be affordable for everybody, not just certain people. I want it to be affordable and I want the style and the design to fit you. Okay. So that's what I'm going to be concentrating on. This is actually not a new thing for me. I actually was selling clothes before. I was selling all kinds of clothes back in the day. I had trunk shows, and they were actually clothes I bought and sold. So this is not something new for me. It's just been a long time. That was years ago. Look, I was selling wigs. Yes, I was buying wigs wholesale and selling. Yes, I was buying jewelry wholesale and selling. Way before all of that stuff became trendy. I was driving around in my car with a big plastic bin with wigs and clothes. Yeah. So I'm not new to this. The game has changed a little bit, but I'm not new to this. So I just want to say, and I said we were going to talk. And look, um, also my book. I told you guys about my book. We'll talk about that too on the next one because I don't want to overwhelm you guys with all this information at one time. We will definitely do a separate show talking about the book. I can do that over on my Kenny B. Frank show um, platform, and we'll talk more about the book. Um, and we'll really get into things we need to talk about when it comes to fashion. And how do you feel when you go and you dress yourself? When you look in the mirror, how do you feel? Because I don't know about you guys, but I will switch out clothes about 4 or 5 times before I actually leave. And let me say something. I don't listen to him all the time, but if he sees me leave out the house and he says, "Oh, that looks nice on you," I'll take the compliment. But everybody doesn't have anybody that looks at their clothes and say it's nice. Anything. And even if he doesn't say it, it's all right with me because I don't look for that. Because my husband already know I'm that type of female. I don't. He already know I am not going to go out looking crazy. But as far as like telling me what to wear and all that, we don't do that here. I'm too old for that. No, I don't do all that. But yeah, we're gonna cover a lot of stuff on here. Um, we're gonna, and the best thing about fashion is that there is no limit on anything, despite what is being said. There's no limit because again, you connect fashion with art. Fashion with art. So if you look at yourself as if you're an artsy person, I can imagine what your clothes look like if you're an artsy person. Because you are not going to do the norm. You are not going to wear the norm. Unless you like, if you're like low-key person, you might wear that, but you're not a person that normally wears just, the basic colors. You're going to find some bright colors. This lady, I can't remember what her name is. I used to see her on Instagram all the time. She has the big hat. She's an African American lady, beautiful lady. These big, beautiful hats. She has all these different colors on and stuff. I love that. That looks like I love style like that. where you can just walk down. She has sneakers on with long dresses, the whole 9 yards. I love it. And the different colors. I told you I'm a color person. I love color. Oh my God. When I see a lot of color, my face just spoof. Because color represents so many things. Okay. Purples, orange, greens, they all represent something, right? Reds, orange, I said orange, yellows, gold. All those colors just, I love color. I really do. And I think that's what helps with also making people feel good. I think the brighter the color, the more happier you are. Because each color represents a mood. Yeah, each color represents a mood. And having a mixture of moods is awesome. As long as they're all positive moods, okay? If it's not anything negative, it's good, right? So this is what I'm going to do. I am going to go ahead and let you guys go. I want to thank you for hanging out with me here on Vedaone. We will be returning with more good information, crazy information, different things happening. We're going to talk about different styles, fashion, what's trending. Oh, I do want to stop and let you know this. What's trending now in swimwear? Okay, so jury is trending now on swimwear. The animal print, the 3D, the colors. You'd be surprised. A lot of things are going monotone for some reason. A lot of the colors monochrome. That's what's monochrome. They're going like the solid colors mixed with bright colors. I mean the like I don't even call them dull colors, but like I just showed you, like the grays and that yellow together. Those colors are in trending that where they're the colors now. We know two pieces are a big thing here, but also one pieces are a big thing. The tankinis are a big thing. The sleeves, the long sleeves, and the thongs for bottoms is a big thing. So it's a lot going on in the swimwear industry, and the trends are out there. Um, the vintage. Now, I have a couple of vintage pieces coming, you guys, but guess what? That's it. No more. Because I checked to make some more. It's not there anymore. So I don't have any more. So when those vintage pieces come in, the two pieces where it has the high waist pants, look like shorts, right? And that top, the halter top, that's it. So however many I ordered of those, that's it. There's no more. So I hope you guys like them when they come in, and I hope you purchase them. Again, all of our bathing suits are $30, and our other pieces are $25. Okay. If you're interested in the clothing, let me know. I got some dresses coming out, some summer dresses coming out, sleeveless dresses coming out. I got some rompers coming out that are so cute. Those are so. Now I wear a romper as long as it's it's down like right above the knee. I'll wear those, but I won't wear them any other way. And these come off the shoulder, so those are cute. But other than that, I can't. I can't wear all that other stuff. I'll even wear the halter top, but I'll probably wear something over it. Like you have the halter top or the tube top. Um, where it's covering all this. I will definitely wear that, but I will definitely have something on. I don't care how hot it is. I will probably majority of the time have something on. I even like the tube top dresses. They're cute. As long as I have the proper bra to wear with it. And for me, I don't know if it's with you guys, but with most women that have the big breast issue, it's hard for us to find bras to fit us. It really is. Bras for us are very expensive. Everybody can't afford surgery. Again. So they have to make do with what they can because those bras are expensive. 75 and 80, $100 for a bra. Yeah. So it's very expensive. So something to think about. But anyway, so you guys, I've talked about 3 or 4 different things, and we were supposed to be done, right? But anyway, you guys, thank you very much for hanging out with us here on Beta One. We will be back. I enjoyed this time with you guys. I hope you liked my pieces. I will be bringing them back. I definitely want you to go on our website. It's down at the bottom. If you see anything on there that you want, and if you saw any of the new arrivals, there's the numbers. Let me know. You can go back and watch this again to check out the numbers that you will be interested in. Hit me up. We'll do that transaction, and I will get it off. Like I told you guys, I have everything already here. I'm just ready for you guys to order. I am at your beck and call, you guys. I am at your service. All right. Um, Next time we'll come on, we'll talk about other things. We'll talk about our skincare, because I told you I have FD Elixir skincare. We'll be definitely talking about that. I have 2 products. I had 3, but I downsized it to 2 products. It's the hyaluronic acid facial cream and the serum that has vitamin C. So we'll be talking about skincare, especially with melanated skin. Um, y'all know I have makeup on, right? But my skin, I've been blessed. I said I got my mom's skin. My mom has this beautiful skin, soft. But my grandmother was like that too. So we'll talk about how important it is for us to keep um, our skin up, skincare. Um, the environment, the elements, smoke, fog, people affects this outer layer. You know what I'm saying? Our life, just life, and affects how we look and how we take care of ourselves. We'll talk about those things. Okay. Also, I will be telling you too. We'll talk about my sunflower seeds because it connects with our skincare, health, and wellness. Right. Right. Okay. So we shall return, you guys. I want to say thank you for hanging out with me here on Beta One. You guys have a great evening and bye bye. Have a great weekend. Bye bye.